I think it's fair to say that Instafreebie is the new kid on the block when it comes to promotion and marketing for self-published authors. And many people that I'm speaking to now are actually saying that for smaller authors, those of us who are on lower budgets and not selling as many books, Instafreebie actually is working better than Facebook ads. Many people have done very well with Facebook ads, but Instafreebie seems to be taking over Facebook as the tool of choice for authors who are just trying to get things going online. Let's take a look at Instafreebie and I'll talk you through how this works. But already, after a couple of weeks, I'm getting some great results off it, so I intend to ramp up my use of Instafreebie as well. This is the main Instafreebie site, and I currently have 2 books listed on Instafreebie. They're the first of my trilogies, so both of those are the first free books in the trilogies. They're available free on Amazon and wherever, all over the place. And Instafreebie is just another place where I've listed them free. Now, the listing is pretty straightforward. Let me just go to the pricing before I go to the listing actually. So you can use Instafreebie for free, just here if you want to. But the key thing here is that you can't get MailChimp integration unless you start to pay. And you're only paying $20 a month, which is not a lot, not compared to something like Facebook ads. You'll be paying a lot more if you use Facebook ads. So you kind of need this MailChimp integration if you're going to use Instafreebie. Now, if you just want to use it for free, then frankly, you can set up giveaways, and if you could drive the traffic to them and you don't need to get the MailChimp integration, then that's great. Now, I'll talk you through why you need that in a moment or two. But MailChimp integration effectively lets you add people to an email marketing list. And if you don't know it already, one of the things you should be doing as an independent author is growing your email marketing list. And most people, to be fair, who are starting out use MailChimp to do that, because MailChimp will allow you to have 2,000 subscribers for free, and it will let you send 12,000 emails out in any one month. And that's a pretty good deal because many authors won't even get beyond that 2,000 subscriber limit, and it's free all the time. So that's why they've integrated it with MailChimp. You can use it for free if you want to, but you won't get the maximum benefit from it if you do that. Now let me just go back then to my listings and show you how this works. Here's the grid, which I've listed for free. It talks you through all of this. So it talks you through how to make the listing and the categories and uploading the image and all of that. Now, this has only been going for a week or two, and I haven't done anything to it other than listing it. And already I've had 94 copies claimed of that book without me doing a bit of promotion. Now, I can't show you the emails and the names here, obviously, for privacy reasons, but all of these people are new subscribers. Now, where you've got the crosses there, that's where I was just figuring out how to set it up with MailChimp and then to move it over to my GetResponse. I don't use MailChimp. I have a free MailChimp account and I use it for training, but actually all my emails go into a different email service, which is called GetResponse. That's my preferred service. I'll tell you how I do that in a moment or two. But you can see from where all the ticks are, this is where I'd started to get it right, and it was sending them to MailChimp. And I've had a lot of subscribers in a very little time. And that's just for one book. If we take a look at the other book, let's have a look at The Secret Bunker. This book has had fewer copies claimed, but it's had 42 copies claimed. Now, as I say, all I've done so far is listed these. I have done no promotion whatsoever. So presumably within the Instafreebie infrastructure somewhere, people are finding these and subscribing to them, and that's all very good. But that's not actually the way that these sites are supposed to work. It's not the way Instafreebie is supposed to work. What you're supposed to do is, this is the link that you're supposed to share, which is the giveaway link. And I'll just show you this in incognito so that you can get a look at it without me being logged in. So let's have a look at what that page looks like to a customer. When a customer gets that page, they put their name in there, their email address, they choose what file format they want to receive it in, and then they click claim. They automatically get taken to a download page, which allows them to download the free copy of my book. But here's the important bit. I get their name and email address on my MailChimp account. So I can then email them in future, which means that they become a prospect. I can sell them future books and I can follow up with them and do all sorts of nice marketing-y type things. So it's very easy to use. There's no tech involved. I think that has to be another advantage to actually using that service. And everything is built in really nicely. So the difficulty is for some people, if you don't use MailChimp, how do you then get those subscribers, those new subscribers? How do you get them so that you can use them in your email marketing system? Well, it's fine. If you want to, you could just click this button up here, which is export as CSV, a CSV file. And you would just click that button there and you get a list of subscribers in a database, in an Excel spreadsheet. And you just import those into your tool, whatever your tool was. Mine's GetResponse. Now I do it in a slightly different way, just because I'm a little bit geeky and can do these things, but frankly it's not difficult. Nothing really is difficult these days. And the way I do it is I have a free MailChimp account. So if I go into my MailChimp account here, this is all set up for free. If I log in, and then what I've done is within MailChimp I've set up 2 lists, one for the secret bunker and I've set up another one for the grid. And so because I pay £20 a month for the service, what happens is that those subscribers are being moved over from Instafreebie into my MailChimp account. Now you won't have a complete match of the subscribers that have gone in. What I do every now and then is I just check that to work out why I haven't got a complete match. But some of those subscribers were brought in manually, remember, so it's not a complete match for the numbers that were brought in, because I wasn't bringing them all into MailChimp from day one. So I think you got, whatever it was, 90 something in Instafreebie, you've got 60 something here because the rest were imported manually directly into GetResponse. So they come into MailChimp, but they're not a lot of use to me in MailChimp because actually I want them in GetResponse. And what I don't like doing is having to do anything manual with emails. I don't want to have to download CSV files and mess around with CSV files. So what I use something called Zapier. And Zapier, what Zapier does effectively is it links softwares so that you don't have to do anything manually. And this is the Zap that I've created. And what this Zap does is in MailChimp, it says whenever a new subscriber is added to MailChimp, I want you to send it automatically to GetResponse, that's my GetResponse account there, and send the first email in the cycle, or actually the second email in my cycle as I do it here, because the first email sends them the free book, which they've got already. So Zapier allows me to completely automate the whole process. So I can just leave this on Instafreebie, forget all about it, and the subscribers claim the book, they get the book automatically, I don't have to touch that. They go into Instafreebie just here, they get passed to MailChimp, and from MailChimp they go into my GetResponse account, and when they're in my GetResponse account they're on an automated follow-up email process. So I can basically, it can just happen while I'm asleep, which is fabulous. That's how I like my internet marketing to be. So far I'm pretty pleased with those results because I haven't done any promotion on it. I've just literally listed them, ready to do some promotion. So let me tell you about the next step with Instafreebie. The way you're supposed to use Instafreebie is then to have giveaways on Facebook so people can get hold of the book if they want to. So you can have giveaways, you can promote it on social media, do all the usual things that you might do for free. But actually what's growing up around Instafreebie is a whole load of Facebook communities that are geared to helping you to promote your book to the right genre. Now Mark Dawson has been very, very quick on the uptake with this, and Mark has created many genre groups encouraging people to get together by genre and then promote each other through Instafreebie Promotions. So you need to check out Mark Dawson. I've recommended Mark for Facebook previously, but his genre groups are fabulous, and I've joined several of these, and this is just the sci-fi and fantasy genre group that I'm using just here. And on this site there are lots of people who are running Instafreebie promos. They're looking for people to partner up with, and then you could all help each other build your lists one promo at a time. This is another one that was recommended to me. I haven't used these yet, I'm just looking for connections at the moment, but this is Instafreebie Push. Again, lots of authors trying to build their lists. In Instafreebie Push, they're in multiple genres, which is fine. You just have to wait for your genre to come up, but that's another great site to look at. And then another one I'm looking at the moment is this one, which is Authors XP, authorscrosspromotion.com. And again, you'll see this list here of all these promotions that you can get involved in with your books. So really, you need to sign up with Instafreebie, and then you need to find places to go to promote your books. And the whole idea is that it's lots of authors teaming up, and then they're all promoting each other's books. Now, let me find a promotion for you to show you what one of these promotions actually looks like. This then is an example of an Instafreebie giveaway. And this is a romance giveaway, contemporary romance. So we've got the dates of the giveaway here, and these are all the listings of the covers. And basically all of the authors promote it on social media. They send out emails to people. They do whatever they can to get traffic to this site. And when you click on the cover, it takes you to each author's Instafreebie page from where you can then sign up. Now, people have done extremely well from these particular promos. They get a lot of people on their list. And of course, it's free, other than the $20 that you actually have to pay to use Instafreebie every month. But when you look at the dollar cost of a subscriber, if you think that I've already had 120 people for $20, that's peanuts per subscriber. It compares very, very well to Facebook marketing, very, very well to Facebook marketing. So I think I was paying, I hadn't cracked Facebook marketing, but I was paying about £1 per lead for Facebook marketing, possibly less than that, but this is much cheaper. So this is how the giveaways work. And what you need to then do is you just have to find decent sites like Mark Dawson's. That's a great place to start. Start getting involved with these giveaways and you can start to grow your list on Instafreebie. I think you're going to see a lot more of Instafreebie over the next months, possibly the next year or so. It will probably reach saturation point at some point because everybody's jumping on that particular bandwagon at the moment. But for now, I would recommend that you get in there and start to build your list, because it's a very fast, cheap way of doing that.